Like, looking at mom and dad, now, I don't want their marriage, their absolute play-by-play.
Right.
But I want their marriage, right? I want the 42 years. I want the happy life. I want and they ain't always, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So what if somebody told you that to have the 42 years, you told on yourself, to have the 42 years, you, that's the marriage
no,
that
that's
you
how
gotta
long
have.
they've been married.
Okay. To have the 42 years, that's what you gotta have. That's the sacrifice to have the 42 years.
What?
You
That I
said you
have
don't
to
want
have.
their marriage, but you want the 42 years.
No,
And what if somebody said to have the 42 years, this is the type of marriage that you have to have?
I mean, I'm cool with that. I'm just saying, like, I feel like, first of all, I feel like that every relationship and every marriage has their own rules. I
agree.
think mom and dad have their own rules, and they both have talked about it. They both accepted it, and it is what it is. My marriage with my next person or whatever, if I ever decide to, we not gonna have the same rules. It's a different life. You know what I mean? We live in a whole, like you said, it's 2023.
2023
Lower
out
than
here, man.
expectations.
2023 out here.
So
man.
at the end of the day, if that's the case, then we have to have our own rules. We have to have our own perception of what we want our marriage to look like. I want the happy marriage. I want the marriage that my mother and father had, but I know that those rules that they have established, that's not going to be my rules.
What if your rules suck? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's 42 years for a reason. Something's going correct. Something's happening.
But
the
no,
right
but
way.
I think it's just the two individuals. I think that dad has done things that mom's had to forgive and move on. I think that mom has done things that dad is just like, okay, I need to just.
All right, stop putting my people.
No, I'm saying that's with any marriage. There are things that happen where, mom say do this and dad don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So she does it. She might be pissed in that moment, but she forgives him and moves on. Whereas though for me, I might hold a grudge. I'm not saying just for trash, but you know what I mean? I'm a grudge holder. I know that to be true.
So, my opinion about having other people in your relationship is, one, you want those people to, if you think, oh yeah, me and this person gonna have some time together, whatever, you want these people to interact with that person.
Right.
Well, that person knows, like you said, that person now knows what you don't like, what that person is putting you through behind closed doors or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hypothetically
True.
speaking. Two, this person ain't no professional, bruh.
I mean, it's not a professional, but it's somebody that you can be your authentic self and you can vent. Because I think sometimes we need to just vent,
Right.
but vent in a safe space.
Correct. But when I say that person isn't a professional, because sometimes you could talk to, now I think who you talk to, all right, yeah, she's really good at what she does. But you could talk to somebody and sometimes you could just tell some people just need to vent. You don't need to say nothing.
Right.
Everybody ain't built like that. You say something wild that this person did something crazy and this person want to tell you their opinion. So now you was about to run off a cliff and they telling you run faster. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I think it's
But I mean, I
a
think you
slippery
gotta,
slope.
yeah, but you gotta pick and choose wisely.
So now we go
who-
back to your filter. This podcast should be called Brandy's Filter.
No,
whatever. I don't-
no.
But now you got to filter out who you going to share all this information with.
But I think you should have a history with that. Like, I know that there are certain girlfriends, there's certain family members, there's certain people that I do. Like, I hold back a lot of stuff because I just know how they are. Some are negative. Some are like, yeah, did y'all break up already? Like, I'm not about to go there with you.